My body is ready for Switch 2. Can't wait much longer.
Welcome to the Odyssey, my friends. Happy Friday. I am Mike Odyssey, and I thank you so much for being here. You make me happy just being here and just clicking that like button, leaving your comment down below. I thank you for being here. We're talking about Nintendo Switch 2. Today, we're talking about what Nintendo has planned for the rest of the year. What I mean the rest of the year is like until Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, right? From January all the way to Switch 2 launch, they're video games that Nintendo might be giving us until we wait. So there's conversation in that too. So yeah, we'll hit Nintendo Switch 2. Everything we know so far. We'll make this a really fun Friday discussion video, okay? And yeah, we'll just have some fun here. So let's go ahead and start with that. Now, the first thing I want to do in this video is highlight one individual, okay, who is responsible for creating the mock-up for the Nintendo Switch 2 we know today. You guys have seen him in a lot of thumbnails around YouTube, but people are not giving this person enough credit or even credit at all. Okay, so if you see a thumbnail used with his images on a certain video, go ahead and write down in the description or in the comments of that video, hey, that this is a thumbnail made by this person. And I'm gonna go ahead and go over the Twitter account here, the X account. His name, he goes by Palm Tree, and you can follow him at _Palm Tree TV. Okay, so he made the Switch 2 mock-up thumbnail that everyone and their mother is using on YouTube, and we're gonna go ahead and go over it right now, and then we're gonna start a discussion. On his thumbnails. You can see here Nintendo Prime also. Nate went ahead and shared all of his thumbnails here, and I don't see a credit here. Come on, Nate, you can do better than that. And so we have here a Nintendo Switch, okay? This is probably what you're going to look at in the thumbnail of this video, okay? This is his concept art of the thumbnail for the video, and it displays the games, right, in its complete form. And, of course, it also has like a little background of the game that is selected. Now, this is exactly what I thought the Switch 2 UI would look like. It would actually highlight the game, and once you highlight the game, it'll have an image right behind that fills the screen with the selected game, right? So when you go to Mario and Luigi Brothership, it'll have this image for Mario and Luigi Brothership as well. Same thing with The Legend of Zelda, Mario Kart, and so forth, right? What I see is more like an animation coming into place. Not a full animation, but more like a little animation that ends in a static image of the game once you select each game. But now, again, I'm a Nintendo fan, and this is like part of my wish, what I want to see from Nintendo, right? We'll have to wait and see. But this looks like a very likely UI from Nintendo because it basically mimics the one we have now. It's just a little better when it comes to the visuals, right? We still have the eShop. The eShop was moved from down here to up here. We have the icon in the corner there, the settings, the Joy-Cons, I guess to connect, right? This could be the C button right there, the camera, the eShop, and the news app here. And so from the bottom, we have the games and we have the wallpaper, battery, time, and all that stuff. So yeah, shout out to Palm Tree for this amazing design here. Here we have it with the black Nintendo Switch, or the gray kind of color, right? I really do like this number 2. I like this number 2 better than I like the regular 2, just because it feels better, feels bolder, more brandable, right? Nintendo Switch and that number 2 there. The home menu concept from Heart here. And that's it, right? I think this is really good concept art made by him. He has his also his art account here. And then you can see there, this is where he added all of his renders right here. You can see here the Nintendo Switch 2 renders. Look at that. He has a lot of things happening here, right? He did a render for everything. The system itself with the Joy-Con separate with on the TV play Mario Kart. And take a look at this. No comments. I want you guys to come here and give him support because this guy needs support. He has a lot of really cool renders here that he made on this channel. Look, the original renders are right here, the ones we went over that Nate shared on his account. Here we have more. Man, all of these renders are amazing, right? And this is what I believe the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to look like, right? And hopefully it does look like this because these are amazing. And as you can see here, he does commissions. He did a lot of other work. He does a lot of work. Look at this. Now, besides all the information that we have already learned, for example, yes, we'll have a bigger screen, magnetic Joy-Cons, all that stuff. There, of course, the U-shaped kickstand on the back of the Nintendo Switch. Now, imagine that if you have the Switch OLED, just imagine the same exact kind of kickstand, only instead of being a one plate, it's like a U-shaped kind of thing. I hope they make that strong enough and not wobbly, because that could also present an issue. But yeah, that's basically what we know so far in regards to that. Now, there of course there are the features that we've discovered here on the channel in regards to the joysticks having some kind of feedback when it comes to playing video games. Like if you're playing on the sand, you'll feel it. If you're playing underwater, it'll have some haptic feedback on the actual joystick. And of course, maybe the dock itself playing a bigger part than, of course, the Nintendo Switch in regards to not only helping the system gain more power while on dock mode, but also maybe being its own hub, like an entertainment hub. Like you have your Apple TV, like you have things like if you disconnect or you pick up your Nintendo Switch, your Joy-Con will still have, your dock will still be projecting onto the TV with the UI, and it just won't show the Nintendo Switch like it's docked, right? But it'll still have your UI, maybe with Netflix, Hulu, and all these streaming apps, maybe some pictures and all that stuff. And then also the ability to stream straight to the dock. Like you can have your Nintendo Switch, pick it up, play, and then stream the image to the dock so it can display on the TV, and that will give you a second screen on the Nintendo Switch you're currently holding. So that'll open the door for games from Nintendo DS, 3DS, and other games that require two screens in order to give you a better experience. So again, that's all according to patents. We don't know whether this will make to the final product, but it's good to know that Nintendo is actually thinking about that, right? And it's exciting to know that there's some innovation behind the scenes that is happening. Now, at the moment we're talking, I know that the Switch 2 is completely finalized. It's being put together. Apparently, Nintendo already has a lot of them already in the store, and their storage fully packaged and everything. And we are just literally weeks away from seeing that Switch 2 trailer. Hopefully we get a short release window so that pre-orders start very quick, and we get that Nintendo Switch 2 in our hands sooner than later. Now, I'm still waiting for my 3D mock-up to be printed out so that I can show you guys here, give you guys more of a glimpse of what it looks like. I know there are a couple of videos out there, but I have some perspective that I want to share with you once I get my version of the Nintendo Switch 2 printed out based on the CADs that I received from my source. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe for that. I will have that video up as soon as I can. And the rest I leave up to you guys. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think of Nintendo Switch 2? Are you excited? What games do you think Nintendo has in store for us until we wait? Because we know there's still some games in the calendar for Nintendo. For example, we just have Donkey Kong in January. We have Xenoblade Chronicles X in March, but we still have February. We got April, we got May, and so I'm guessing Nintendo still has Nintendo Switch games to give us during that time. All right, friends, that is gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have the most wonderful weekend ever. I'll see you on the next one. Merry Christmas. Before I let you go, never give up and journey on. Peace.